In the future, the world may be filled with hostile AI systems. This is according to a paper by the Center for AI Safety. Its director Dan Hendricks, pictured here, says even if some developers build altruistic AIs, there will still be those who build less altruistic AIs. Hendricks says the less altruistic ones will outcompete the altruistic ones. Now, think about this. In the business world, a lot of corporations that put profit above everything else could use AI wrongfully. They could have AI systems help make profit in ways that may or may not be legal. Hendricks believes less moral AI systems will perform better and may therefore in the future fill the world. Worse yet, he believes they could even make CEO-level decisions without any oversight. Dan Hendricks has a PhD in AI from UC Berkeley. He developed a key part of the deep learning model, and he's been researching AI for the past 7 years. So we asked Hendricks why he thinks this is. He told us that the current AI race is reckless.
The current AI arms race isn't prioritizing safety. They're largely prioritizing just making the most powerful products as possible and trying to position themselves to automate as many jobs as possible. Safety is a secondary consideration. So without the public raising their voice about these sorts of concerns, I find it somewhat unlikely that they're going to stop by their own devices.
Hendricks says companies are locked in a survival of the fittest environment. The ones who play it safe when it comes to AI will lose the race. And conversely, the most reckless will win. We spoke to technologist and former Tesla employee Alexa Eden. She says how we program AI matters as well.
We are the ones training the AI. So if we are not taking a hard look at who we are as people in our society and how we are interacting in the markets, then we won't be able to train AI to be any better than ourselves.
Though not everyone agrees with Dan Hendricks' paper, we spoke to AI expert Armin Kerlopian, who has a PhD in biophysics with a strong focus in artificial intelligence. Kerlopian says he rejects the premise that non-altruistic AI systems will by definition perform better.
Law enforcement could also use AI systems. Competitors in the industry subset could use different AI-associated capabilities. So there indeed could be a short-term gain, but there's actual overall risk to the company housing the AI, or even the AI itself.
Kerlopian also believes that government regulations and public opinion, for example, will reduce harm that might come with less altruistic AI. But Dan Hendricks argues that regulation is not good enough, in large part because they take a long time to set up.
Regulators tend to address the issue after there's a catastrophe. So there's a saying in aviation, which is that aviation regulations are written in blood. So if we rely on or if we will only address safety after there's a catastrophe, then that might be waiting until it's too late or until some very serious damage is done.
So what's the solution? One is giving AI to good actors like the public, the government, and maybe law enforcement. This could rein in AI that are used maliciously. We spoke to the head of AI strategic development at Adobe, Chris Duffy. Duffy generally agrees.
There is power in collective intelligence, meaning not only human plus machine, but multiple AI systems. And so when you have different systems, they counterbalance each other. And I would offer that up as additional perspective to the paper.
Hendricks ends his paper by calling on countries around the world to regulate AI development. He urges them to recognize that AI could be a catastrophic threat to humanity.